Okay, what up, ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here. I was nerding in chat a little bit, so had to start a couple minutes later, but it's fine. Let's rock and roll, fam. Okay, time to get some serious farming done. Okay, here we go. Tweeting completed as well. Okay, goodo. They cannot complain. Hello, Grand Antique. What up? Hey, Drac. Okay, time to finish leveling my Frost Watcher, but first, time to go collect my catalyst. Catalysts are just too important, ladies and gents. Because I've still got some stuff I want to experiment around with. That means it's catalyzing time. Hello, 21, Mr. Tay. What up?
If it's new research, I'm listening.
I hope everyone's picked up their new emotes and stuff. Oh man, I'm actually starting to run low on blueprints for catalysts. LOL. LOL, Zelton. Well, that's normal. But there are easy ways to get catalyst blueprints. I'm not gonna bother with that right now, though. First and foremost, I gotta finish leveling up this Frost Watcher. Let me check how long to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just 2 more catalysts and this is done. And this will be a done deal. Which is good enough, then I can start testing it. This is a very, very silly item. But it'll work. It'll work for my purposes anyway. Okay, so it just needs 1 and then 2. Okay, that's fine. That is actually acceptable. Nice job, Starro. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, in the interest of speed, I'm just gonna Venom synthesis. Well, it depends on whether or not I do boss night. Haven't decided. I might. Anyway, lots of folks these days have been. Either way, I can get them all this evening. It's gonna be pretty easy. Lots of folks these days have been having a lot of debate between Contagion and Venom synthesis. What I'll be proving today in a little YouTube short is that Contagion increases the range, which you already know. Those who watch my streams already know this. What I am going to showcase is that... Oh, crap. Did I go into private? I meant to go into public. If I go into public, or if I play with a team, Venom synthesis is better for only one reason. Sorry, let me exit. Venom synthesis is only better because you can outrun everybody and not worry too much about the loot. So being able to keep up with the team, that's where Venom synthesis is used for. I know, Contagion is amazing, but it's better for solo play. Because solo play, you don't worry about the enemies, you just kill them all. The problem is that for most teams, you have to outrun them in order to get any kills. So that's why people use Venom Synthesis. Also, you can behave very cheesily in the boss room with Venom Synthesis. It is possible. You can pull off some hilarious stuff for the most part. No problem, Mark. My builds are always the best. But like I said, I just don't want people to be pigeonholed into thinking that you can't run Venom Synthesis. You can. It's just, well, Contagion will definitely be the best for the defense ops. But Venom Synthesis, like, the only reason I want to talk about it is because a lot of people seem to be having this misunderstanding. And it's like, I'm not going to name names, but they've been trying to pit one content creator against another. That's not a good thing. And ultimately, it only serves to worsen the industry. So I'm not saying that my stuff is better than the other content creators, but you do have to be careful about why certain things are used and why certain things are not used, because there's a lot of misinformation, a lot of mistaken beliefs. Contagion, as you all know, is amazing. But Venom Synthesis also can be useful. And I plan on demonstrating that while speed leveling my Frost Watcher. Alright, I want you all to see this. Because you can use it to basically achieve a faster movement speed. That's the whole purpose. That's literally the whole purpose. So while Bunny goes off, oh, this is one of those bunnies that just doesn't care about loot. Okay, interesting. Not sure what they're here for, but fair enough. But yeah, Venom Synthesis is basically a necessity to keep up. So if you're trying to keep up with teams, then this is what you gotta do. And there's just no other way to do it. So if you're skipping loot, then this is one of the ways that you can use Venom Synthesis. It's just about like getting in as fast as you can and just murdering everything. Now this is good if you're hunting weapon proficiency. You know, if your goal is just hunting down weapon proficiency, you need yourself to do well in that, then absolutely you can run something like this. You know? It's good for speed runs, but not necessarily the best option. If you want speed runs, I have completely redesigned another bunny build for it, which I will happily showcase to you guys. Actually, Bunny is still... Whoa, what the hell is this? Lol, Cow Beam. Just so everybody knows, Bunny is still actually a better speed runner than Freyna. If you guys want to see it, I'll happily redo the build. It might take some time, but I'll show you guys. Because I'll have to add some catalysts in that I didn't have before. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this style because look, if you clear everything, then what happens is that people don't get their loot. You're just literally speed running. It makes no sense to me, at least. Like maybe they're speed running their friend or whatever, but yeah, I normally do not enjoy playstyles like this. I prefer to enjoy taking my time, getting all my loot, don't miss anything, you know, that kind of thing. So it's really up to you what you want to do. Like some people say it's all about the efficiency. If you're just going for levels, then I suppose that's fine. But again, I don't see the purpose or the point. All right, this is where you're running in, but you're gonna miss like everything. And there's no transcendent module used for Hailey at all. You can use the cryogenic rounds with her gun build for mobbing if you really want to, but nobody ever mobs with Hailey. All you do is you just walk into a mission like this and you follow behind the Freyna and the bunnies and all that. That's all you do. you don't ever bother with mobbing as Hailey, and you should never mob as Hailey. The first and most important thing is just get your friends to level you, or just follow along 400%, you'll level up. You do not have to care. Your only job is to kill elites. So that's why there's no such thing as a mobbing build for Hailey, because it's a waste of time. You are literally going to waste your time, and you're literally going to waste everybody else's time. So don't bother. Like I said, the best thing to do is to just run around and follow behind other people. You can just walk into a 400%, nobody will complain about carrying you. Just let the bunnies and the Freynas do everything, you just follow along, pick up loot. That's it. That's all you have to do, and you're good to go. Hello, Angelo. Forgive me, I do not remember you. For bossing, I mean, there's already the sniper build, gun build both of those. Everybody needs to build every single Hailey build on my channel. There is no exception. You don't build one or you don't build two. No, you build everything that I've posted. You have 3 settings, right? You should have at least 3 builds. Now, the 3rd build for Hailey is unnecessary, so you only need 2. But you should have both. There's no such thing as, I only built this or I only built that. No. Go build them all. If I post a build, you need to have it in one of your settings. If you do not have enough settings for it, go buy another setting and make sure you have it there. You should never not have a robot build, unless it's an update. If it's an update, then just update the previous. Hey Tommy, how's it going? Swordmo, what up? You must never miss out on a robot build, that's crucial. But anyway, now that I've showcased my stuff, I'm switching back to Contagion. Let's have a look-see. Any of these good? Nope, all garbage. I actually wonder, I haven't tested this in a long time, but since I do not actually need levels or loot for now, let me go into block Kuiper mining and see how Contagion build works. This is always the way, my friend, always. The way of true champions, yes. Why would you wait until next patch? Oh, for the defense ops change. I mean, you can still farm block Kuiper mining right now if you want to, if you're desperate for weapon proficiency. I actually just want to see how fast it'll go with the Contagion build. Because I see that many people are still leveling here for some reason, which is fine.
Pitiful.
Beauty of Contagion. Always good. Not even doing anything anymore. They're just dying. They're just spawning and dying.
See you later. How was that? To your death. To your death.
I'm limited by the spawn rate of these monsters. Saddens me greatly.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
Is it more weapon XP than 400? Up and down, because 400% depends on how fast you can clear it. 400% you get the majority of your weapon XP at the end. Whereas here, you get it after every wave, and also you basically just get constant bonuses. What time is ETA 0 starting? At 3 p.m. my time. So at 3 p.m. I will have a little video. I'll have a little section of my stream. Sorry, I shouldn't say video. I have a little section of my stream. I'll say, hey, ETA 0 is here. And we'll go check out his stuff together. Go, other Freyna, go. Spread. Spread the toxin. Take it. Compared to 400% though, this does feel like so slow.
High-level bogus closing in.
But there are
Target this
bonuses
unit
here.
first.
So I can't wait till like the defense ops come in, because if they're gonna increase bonuses, then yeah, that'll be super good. But I started this thing at like level 15 for the Frost Watchers, so I don't know what I'm up to right now. There's probably a notification in the chat box, so I'll just check it. Oh yeah, I'm level 20 right now, so it's pretty decent. Like, the XP is definitely not bad. Just getting tons of XP here. Okay, good. Put it all down. I'm just gonna wait. Because they've already got C handled, so I don't have to sweat too much. Just need to make sure I stand here, and then bada bing, bada boom. I could pick up some extra gold, but I really don't care. Okay, A is clear, C is clear.
High-level bogus closing in. Target this unit first.
I wouldn't say it's the best scout rifle, no, I'm just gonna use it for Hailey. It's literally designed as Hailey's exclusive weapon, so I want to try it out. That's why I'm wasting all these catalysts. Also, guys, don't forget to like the stream, guys. When you come to a stream, please make sure, if you want to help your streamer for free, one of the best ways you can do that is by liking the stream. It's free to like a stream, alright, and the more of you that like the stream, the better. Okay, the more likes that we get, the more YouTube will push my stream to other people. So like and share the stream on social media. If you don't have money to support your streamer, that's okay. But at least like and share the stream. The more people that do, the more that we go out there into the world. And that means more people discover the content, you're helping more people, and you're helping your streamer as well. Alright, so if you haven't already, please hit the like button. I'd be very grateful if you do. The more people that hit the like button, the better.
Feel the pain.
Well, this is going pretty fast. Pretty furious. I like it. I gotta watch over this spot till it's all done. Whoever went to A, unfortunately, is ruining this, but... the other Freyna doesn't know this. Oh my god.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
No problem, Mark. That's good. They've already improved the performance, so Freyna should do nothing to your frame rates. Like, as of the last hotfix yesterday, there's no troubles. I'm even playing with randos now and there's no frame rate drops. So, it's been very good. If she's still killing your frames, then it's a hardware issue at this point. Because I'm on a RTX 3080. And I'm on ultra settings. And there's no problems whatsoever. So, just be aware, like... It may be that you don't have good enough hardware or things like that. So please be aware and please be careful. The frame rate drop should not happen anymore, at least for now. Crash burn, basically Ultimate Descendants. I think you're talking about Ultimate Descendants. They just have slightly higher base stats, as some extra catalyzed slots and exclusive modules that are only used by them. So that was the main reason why people use Ultimates. Because the exclusive modules that the Ultimates have cannot be used on a regular Descendant, which means that you have less options overall. So nobody really invests in a regular Descendant. And you have to spend more catalysts to get the same value because the ultimates come with extra catalyzed slots. Now, sometimes these aren't very useful because the symbol for the symbol on the slot may not be what you want, but in general, they are quite useful. So, yeah. Listen, Mr. Tay, this is why I say, without testing things after an update, you cannot just make a judgment and say, Freyna kills my frame rates. How do you know? Did you test it after the update? Did you check the update? Remember that we here always have to fight against misinformation. So don't be a misinformation spreader. Make sure you've tested it after an update and then state clearly that you have. Once you do that, then everybody can trust your information. People just say, oh, okay, so he's tested it. We're good to go. You know? Something like that. You don't want to be that one guy that says something and then, like, it's not true, right? Don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy. My Freyna build's already on my channel, dude. Brother, this is quite literally just my Freyna Contagion build. If you want to, you can you can put MP conversion on it for faster cooldowns. That's all I've done. It's literally the exact same one that's on the channel, bruh.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
Listen, Jinushan. Never ask me to show it on stream. Always check first, is there a build video? You really think I won't share my builds with you guys? Come on.
Shield is down.
Venom, if you troll me again, I will remove you. Of course, you must always follow the builds. The XP is not that much compared to 400%. 400% in my personal opinion is a little bit better, so we're going back into 400%. Go. This Benna permanently trying to troll me. Swear to God. There should always be. The only reason you won't have the 4 boxes is if you haven't upgraded it. That's all.
Feel the pain. To your death.
Remember guys, if you haven't already hit the notification bell button and set notifications to all, alright, do not come to the stream and say what's your build. Set the notifications on, hit the bell button, because if you don't do that, then you won't get told when a build is posted, and then you'll miss out. Then you'll come to stream and ask me, alright? It's quite important. Hit the bell button, turn the notifications to all, don't miss the notifications.
Shield is damaged.
Alright, the one thing I can't stand is people that always say, show your build on stream. Like, there's no point. I already have a build video with full explanations for you guys. But you need to actually, you know, turn my notifications on, guys. That's quite important. Please do that. Alright? You don't want to be that guy, right? Don't be that guy. The update should. As far as I know, a lot of people yesterday were also having way better frames, so I knew that the update had improved a lot of stuff. Of course.
Feel the pain.
Thank you for the thumbs up, Jinushan. I hope that from now on you'll have the bell button hit. Alright? If you care about a streamer's content, you follow a streamer's content, there's no reason that you shouldn't be watching my videos as soon as they drop. No matter what videos I post, I expect everybody to watch them as soon as they drop. Doesn't matter whether you're at work, doesn't matter even if you're in the middle of a drug deal. Alright? You better be watching my video, even while you're murdering somebody. Okay? Okay, good. I'm glad you all understand. Hey, Andy Capable. How's it going? Yep, even in jail. Need to find a way to make the guards let you watch my videos, or else, you know. Even in the shower, you can put your phone in a plastic bag or a clear Ziploc bag and you can watch my videos in the shower. Alright? Very simple system, ladies and gents. Exactly, exactly. Even if you're dead, what you need to do is you need to go to hell and then ask the devil and say, hey, man, listen, alright? I need you to let me watch RealAsianRobot's videos now, okay? While you're being tortured, okay? You can even get the devil to subscribe to me, alright? You can tell him where my channel's at, and I make him subscribe. I'll teach him how to play TFD. In your case, Star, you will probably forget. So that makes reasonable sense. Hey, Mr. Carice. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. That sounds about left, Star. So I agree.
Shield is down. Watch it. Ah, my shield.
Murder Ledras, murder Gregs. You know, this Frostwatcher actually isn't horrible in normal combat. I'm surprised and impressed. I expected it to be much worse, but it's not, actually. Acceptable. Okay. Yep, 33. So I think the 400% are better. Power increase, Craig? Check my short. It literally is a very short explanation on why you should be using it, and everybody should be using it. This is why everybody must watch even the shorts that I post, the TikToks that I post. All of this is crucial information, guys. More than just the videos. What weapon do I enjoy playing with the most? I don't enjoy any weapon. I like them all evenly. I tend to be a very efficient person, so for me, it's all about what tool is right for my job, you know? Well, good job, Rafi. How dare you get anything that I have? Execute this man. I'm just kidding. All right, let's carry on. Let's Tim Curry on. Yeah, the 400% are way, way, way more fun than a lot of the other stuff, so pretty much. It's not in my build video, dude. YouTube Shorts, buddy. This is why you gotta have your hit the bell button, set the notifications to all. This way you won't miss the shorts. Because sometimes I do updates in shorts as well, especially if they're a couple of seconds. Alright, so you don't want to miss it. You gotta hit the bell. Hit the bell. Because now I'm becoming a more and more professional creator. I don't just do one vid, throw you to the lambs, that's it. No. I do shorts. I do TikToks. Alright, I've learned how to edit vertically as well, so I'm posting across the board. So if you don't want to miss the content, you know, you gotta follow me on all platforms. That way, you will not miss it. Because some content I'll update in shorts. Some content I'll do a full video on. Especially with shorts becoming 3 minutes very soon. You guys might want to check that out. Because I believe firmly that good stuff is coming for YouTube. They have already increased the shorts limit to 3 minutes. And soon, that's where I'll be doing a lot of my explanations. It does. It does. Think about it this way. The video clearly explains what is the mod that it was compared to in the short video. Go have a look again. This is me teaching a man to fish. I'm not gonna feed you the fish. You go have a look again and also read the short's description because I listed it in there. Why would I stream at Twitch? Twitch doesn't pay their streamers at all. No, thank you. YouTube actually pays me. So Twitch is worthless. If I go on Twitch, I have to beg you guys for subs and do subathons. Then I have to be like, oh my god, guys, I'm gonna do like a 24-hour stream, guys, and then we're gonna do a subathon. Twitch is literally pointless. The only reason to go to Twitch is if you don't have good equipment. You don't know how to set up your own streams like with unique variables. Like, see, YouTube, you have to kind of customize it yourself. Whereas Twitch is just like, okay, just go there and hit the button. So Twitch is like easy mode for streamers, I guess. But you also have to beg your viewers for subs. And worse still, if the viewer subs, you have to turn off ads because otherwise they'll say, oh, I hate ads, and they're not going to watch you, right? So here on YouTube, I don't have to do that because YouTube actually pays. And even if you use YouTube Premium, I still get paid. So there's no point on being on Twitch. YouTube pays more. YouTube just pays more. Twitch is literally a worthless platform. The only thing Twitch has going for it is Twitch drops. And if you want to get Twitch drops, just go watch some small streamer on Twitch for like, I think 2 hours? Yeah, it's 2 hours. Just watch them for 2 hours, help them out, you know, make them feel good. Then you come back and watch me on YouTube. Easy. You know, ain't no problem. Unknown Exile, I'm not bitter, but hey, if that's how you take me, then up to you, man. Nah, I don't do double streams, dude. Twitch is a terrible, terrible platform. I will not be going there unless they pay me 4 times my salary. If they're willing to offer 4 times my salary, then of course, I'll do it for my family, no problem. But until Twitch can come up with 4K streams, because next year YouTube has 4K streams, you know, it's gonna be great. You know, if they're shorter, they should actually not create the blank spot because I did showcase it for you, but yes. Did you get the answer, Craig? A lot of people like how Twitch looks, but at the end of the day, it's a worse experience for the viewers. I mean, up to you at the end of the day. I do not like it. My question, Maloud, is why are you even bothering to watch another YouTuber? Or even listen to what another YouTuber is saying? So, my question is, why are you bothering? The most important thing, Maloud, is to not pay attention to these kinds of things. Don't click on them. Don't watch them. Especially if it's nonsense, because when you watch nonsense, YouTube will keep recommending more nonsense to you. That's how the algorithm works. Of course it's false, but the point is, why are you doing it? Alright? Don't pay attention to nonsense. Ah. See, lies the problem. People scroll shorts, and then that's how a lot of clickbaiters get their start. So my advice is, when you see stuff like that, make sure you hit their channel and say do not recommend. Especially if they're known to publish false information, clickbait, misinformation. Always remove those channels. The more that we watch them, either through shorts or whatever, the more they get recommended to us in terms of their long form content. So there's no use getting riled up about it. There's no use commenting on it. Help me out, guys. Help me get these people out of the industry. Very simple. Just hit the button, say, do not recommend. Done. Like that. The more that we get these people out of the industry, the better it is for this game. Because if we let false information spread, if we help to spread false information, the devs suffer. It's the devs that suffer. Yep. Press those 3 dots, hit do not recommend, and you're good to go. The more and the faster we get these people out of the industry, the better it is for the devs. You are helping the devs because we want these people out of here. We want these people out of here. If they stay here, what will happen is that the devs have to combat all this misinformation. People may follow them and say, oh, but you know, this YouTuber said this, that, and the other. I mean, how many times have you already seen me having to struggle with that? People already said, oh, Contagion's range is bad. Does this range look bad to you? Like, this is a serious problem in the industry. Everybody is clickbaiting. Everybody is talking nonsense. Everybody's lying. Why? Because that's the fastest way to get views. If you are a YouTuber and you want to be popular, you want to be the big guy, how do you take down the guy that everybody knows is truthful? You lie. You ever seen the lies of P? Well, that's how it is. The community is mostly positive. Good YouTubers will always show a fair perspective. A professional YouTuber will always show a fair perspective. And certainly they wouldn't post misinformation. Because dev companies do not hire people that post misinformation. So if the YouTuber is not a faker, and unfortunately there are a lot in the industry, if they're not that sort of person, you know, they will always have the good info for you. And more importantly, they won't lie. And if you question them, you know, I had a guy question me this morning, and actually he accused me of clickbaiting. I explained to him thoroughly in a message, and he actually flipped his perspective. He said, oh, okay, I now understand what you're saying. I'm sorry for calling you a clickbaiter. I did not know. You know, challenge them. Challenge them. Challenge their information. Because I can always answer you. So why can't they? You see? There's the difference. Never be afraid to challenge. But please, when you challenge somebody, please be prepared to also verify their information. If you challenge somebody with no knowledge in your brain, how will you even know whether or not the answer that they're giving you is correct? Vibes Gaming, just follow the build, dude. There's nothing to teach. The build video is out. Follow it. It's on my channel. Watch the video. You're done. Contagion is simple. I shoot one bullet, everything dies. Voila. Where do you find the Contagion mod? Do you know how to use access info? See you later, Krillin. If you don't know how to use access info to find stuff, then that's what you gotta do. Here on this channel, we don't feed you fish. We teach you to fish. If you just seen the short, then good. Start by watching the build video. Welcome to the channel. Next, learn how to use access info. Once you learn how to use access info, you're good to go. You don't know how to use access info? There's a video for that. There's a video for that. You need to learn how to find and farm everything in the game. All right? Here's the video on how to find and farm everything in the game. Teaches you about access info. All right? Everything you need in the game can be found in the game. All the videos that you need are in one playlist right here. Study the videos, do your homework. Live streams are for learning advanced techniques, watching my gameplay, seeing how things work in real time. But where you learn your knowledge is from the videos. That's why I publish these videos. Because I'm not like other streamers. I'm not gonna lock you or gatekeep you from the knowledge. The knowledge is there. You gotta study. Alright? That's the thing. What we do here is we ensure that everybody has the same skill level as I do. The same knowledge that I do. That's the crucial thing. So, go learn how to use access info. You'll be able to find anything you need. Go learn how to build this build from my build video. And you'll be able to do everything you need. The most important thing, don't just watch shorts. Watch the long form content. Watch the streams. Tune in. Alright? And I promise you, you'll learn a lot. That's the crucial key. And when people learn from the best, they become the best. Like so. The short came after the toxic specialist. So yeah, it's not in the build video, dude. Shorts are for updating things. So the original build video gives you the base. The shorts update stuff, is correct. So the short explains to you that in the build video, obviously, power increase is better than toxic specialist. So swap out toxic specialist, put in power increase. So of course you won't see it in the build video. How can I update something that's, you know, back in time? What's the timing on the ETA Z trader? Wait until I announce it. Then you will learn the timing, and then you should memorize the timing. Alright? I mentioned it earlier in stream. Because most people don't farm for the mod, TJ. Nobody should farm for a mod. Never farm for a mod. If you're farming for a mod, you're wasting your time. What you do is you just keep combining until you get it. That's what everybody does. Alright? I finally got my toxic mixture. Yes, it's a bit of RNG, but red mods are very easy to get from the 400% infiltration, so don't farm for mods anymore. Nobody does that anymore. Best thing to do is you get a module drop rate increase on your auxiliary power, get red mods, and then just combine them. That's it. No, Crimson Dread. Don't give them the answer because I want them to memorize the timing. I want them to feel it with their body. A lot of people, right? Even if you tell them, if you spoon feed them information, what'll happen is that they won't learn. Alright? This is why I have a very different teaching style. I want people to learn with their body. If people start memorizing that, oh, when AR stream hits this point, okay, so ETA 0's in the game. They will memorize it better. Some people learn differently. That's why I have a particular teaching style. If you spoon feed people information, they will become reliant on it. And that is not my teaching style. I teach a man to fish, not feed a man to fish. That's why I don't just give answers. Think, what is best for the person? Should they learn properly? Or should they learn through what is effectively muscle memory? Muscle memory is usually the right answer. Let them learn. Because if everybody asks the same question constantly, you're not being productive on stream either. You're giving the same answer 15 bajillion times. So always make sure that we help them to learn. That's why for Luciano, let him wait until later. Then when ETA 0's in the game, he'll remember. He'll remember that, okay, so at this time we go visit ETA 0. Then they'll memorize the timing over time. And what is my source on this information? I teach people for a living. I have made build videos, guides across many, many different games. So believe me when I tell you, I know humans. This gun does take a while, but it's not bad. Unfortunately, I'm gonna lose the red mods now. Ugh. My mods are full, and I didn't think about that. So I'm gonna go deal with that real soon. Thankfully, I don't need the red mods anymore. Okay, back to town. Now, don't forget to like and share the stream, guys. The more people that like and share the stream, the better. Good to hear, one. Craig, you're confused? You sound very confused. What are you confused about? Always like and share the stream, my guy.
Welcome. You're here for modules, right?
Hello, James. Hello, Ferry. I believe I have to get rid of so many of these reds. I don't need them anymore, so off we go. I think the only one that I do not own is a purple mod, except for one Enzo mod, which I don't care about. Yeah, just one purple mod, so.
Hey there. What can I help you with?
Why am I soloing dungeons? Because I like to kill everything by myself. That's why. And besides, for me, I prefer to take my time picking up loot. I'm interested in looting, so, and I don't really need the help of other people. It's not that it's harder with other people, but sometimes you get a bunny that's just trying to speedrun for XP or whatever, so they're not going to care about loot, they're just going to rush to the end, which is fine, but I care about loot, because I still have stuff that I need, so if I have to do stuff on my own, it's better to just do it by myself. Don't waste your time with other people. People are annoying, for the most part. Yeah, of course. As long as your PS5 is linked to your Nexon ID, you can link it to your PC as well. And how the heck did your dad do that, dude? Sounds wild, but whatever. As long as you've got your Nexon ID properly set up, of course you're linked in. Now, I don't really believe your story, but whatever. Yeah, as long as it's linked, it's fine. Nobody just does something like that, but, you know, give you benefit of the doubt. As long as you're linked, you're okay. Just link your game and your Steam and you're fine. Make sure your Nexon ID gets linked to your Steam. The Nexon ID that's already linked to your PS5, link it to your Steam, and you're good to go. Your account should be the same as long as you log in with your Nexon ID. Don't try and log in with Steam or something, because then you'll create a guest account. Yep, I am the same way, Mr. Tay. I prefer to get my loot. That's also the reason why, like, sometimes in groups, yeah, sure, it's fine, but what's the point in playing a group when everybody's just running ahead and doing their own thing? Then it just causes me to lose out or, you know, miss out on loot. I'm like, if I really want to speed through stuff, I can make my own bunny build and do that. You know, it's no point. So, yeah, I prefer to just roll my way. And that's why loot is important. I wonder if that was the last mod I needed. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point. Okay, let me just double check that I haven't got it yet. Yeah, still no charge intensive. That's okay. 1252. Okay. Oh. Craig. Okay. I'm gonna do this explanation for you once. I think you have a misunderstanding here. yes, you've explained your query better, but you are lacking in a bit of knowledge. Not trying to insult you, just this is something that you and everybody should know by now. Okay. When you look at Descendant modules, and let's type in toxic, right? Focus on toxic and toxic specialist are the same family. They increase toxic skill power. So what I'm explaining to you is that instead of toxic, focus on toxic or toxic specialist, you are swapping that for power increase. All right. And if you still need more cooldowns, you can swap time distribution to MP conversion, which is also stated in the build video. All that kind of stuff. You can adjust the build as needed. So when I say toxic specialist, most people will understand that these are both battle mods that increase toxic skill power. Therefore, I can swap either of them for power increase. They're all the same family. You get what I mean? So when I say that something can be swapped, it means that you're swapping between a different mod in that family. Therefore, whether it's focus on toxic, toxic specialist, or toxic master, which is also in the same family, it does not matter. You get what I mean? It does not matter. You are swapping between any of them within the same family, and what you're doing is that you're swapping it for power increase because, okay, there's a new module called toxic amplification, which is in a different family but increases toxic skill power. There you go. All right? So please, everybody should know this by now. Mods have families, all right? And when I say you can swap a mod, it means that you are swapping whatever in that same family. It doesn't matter whether I use focus on toxic, toxic master, toxic specialist, does not matter. Does not matter. I hope everybody memorizes this because all of you should know this by now. This is day one knowledge that everybody and their grandmother should know, because you cannot put these, like if you try to put focus on toxic or toxic specialist on the build, you cannot do that at the same time, right? So whether you put toxic specialist, focus on toxic, you can only use one. Similarly, you can only use one of these battle mods because power increase is also a battle mod. You get what I mean? Always think, all right? So yes, guys, if you do not know that mods have families, you need to know this information. Do not just blindly follow builds without thinking and without the actual base knowledge. You guys need the base knowledge as well. Because if I show you guys how to swap things around, you guys will get confused. This is literally exactly that case. Please do take note that if you do not have this base knowledge, then this is the base knowledge you need to acquire first, because it's crucial. Every mod has a family. You cannot equip two mods of the same family, grouping, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, you cannot equip two of the same. It has to be two different groupings. All right, and that's crucial. So please make sure that you know the different groupings, you know which mods fit where, which mods conflict with each other. Yeah. Well, from now on, you should be able to, because I was thinking, like, how come Craig doesn't get this when everybody else already understood it? Yes, mods have families. Everybody should know this. This is day one knowledge. They actually tell you in the game. All right, many of you skipped a lot of information or skipped a lot of dialogue early in the game, so you might have missed it, but everybody should know that mods have families. But what would I say in the video, TJ? That's the problem. I could make a short about it, but I guess I could make a short, yeah. Once the 3-minute shorts are in, tomorrow or Sunday, I can make a short about it. But this is, like, I can't make a video on it because the information is so short. Like, what they tell you in the game is the same thing. You know, mods of the same family cannot be grouped together. So I could show a video where I just say, okay, so you cannot put toxic specialist and toxic and power increase together. But you can't put this because they're different family. I guess I could do something like that, yeah. Yeah, I would probably make a short. Yep. But yeah, okay, yeah, sure. I'll do a short on it once we get the 3-minute shorts, which is coming this weekend. I can do that in about 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll get it done. Because I was thinking long form video is gonna be like a 2-minute video, but okay, short, I can make it happen. You won't be able to do that, X Fire Fear, because 400% has a different drop rate from the 250, FYI. Okay. I don't know why this was not explained, but I did explain it on stream the other day, which is why, again, you have to tune in. If you look at Toxic Mixture, for example, right? Heart of the Fortress is different from Fortress Hard. Take note that Fortress Hard has a different symbol. Quarantine Zone only drops Toxic Mixture during a 400%. Heart of the Fortress only drops Toxic Mixture when it's not a 400%. So, please take note, if this becomes a 400%, there are totally different drops. This is because the boss at the end of the mission is different. Alright? And the mission rewards will therefore be different as well. So, they actually tell you down the bottom, refers to drops only obtainable during an invasion. So only during an invasion you can get Toxic Mixture in Quarantine Zone. If you're talking about Heart of the Fortress, you can only get this when it's not an invasion. I don't know. I don't know the schedule. It seems to be at random X Fire Fear, so you just have to wait. But even if it was 400%, you wouldn't be able to get the new module. That's all I'm communicating to you. I don't know when it'll become a 400%, but you have to know that 400% doesn't automatically mean, oh, I've got more chance of getting a module. No. Totally different reward setup. But also, here's the advice, Xfire. Nobody farms modules. Nobody that follows the robot way farms modules. What we do is we just combine. Just keep combining Transcendence and you'll get it. That's how we operate here. Because if you're farming modules, you are literally wasting time. Like, honest to God. Honest to God. You are quite literally wasting time. It is not necessary at all to farm modules. Or at least it shouldn't be. I have never farmed a module in my life. I tried for like 5 minutes in Heart of the Fortress and like gave up after 5 runs. Sorry, I shouldn't say 5 minutes. It was about roughly 8 to 9 minutes per run. So 5 times 5, 45 minutes roughly, but yeah. That's what a lot of people feel, X-Fire Fear, but guess what? After 6 days of combining, I got it. Like, that's how long it took me. 6 days of combining, and I got it last night. So, you will eventually get it, but you have to keep combining. Almost forgot to do my invasions for today. Okay, let's go. I need the gold. Good. Now, in the meantime, ladies and gents, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. And of course, if you haven't yet registered me as your content creator, make sure you do so. The more of you that register me as a content creator, the better. All right? It means that I can do more for you. So, if you haven't already hit the Nightbot link right there, it takes 2 minutes to register me. Register me as your content creator. I'll be very grateful. All right? The more people that do, the better.
This is a phase separation layer, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units.
Combining is RNG, but so is the mod drop. I mean, when I looked at 2.5% drop, running that mission over and over, I said to myself, I may as well gamble with a 1% drop on combining instead. I mean, it made more sense to me, you know? I was like, okay, I'ma just gamble. Because I know that if I run the 400%, I'm practically guaranteed to get some red mods, right? All I need is 4 to combine, so I just keep going and going and going. And before I knew it, I had everything I needed. I have never tried Luna. I have no interest in trying Luna. I may at a later time if she becomes like super good. But for me, I tend to work on what is most efficient right now. And Luna to me is not efficient for anything at all right now. I have not seen a use for her and I've not seen a need for her. Like, before I work on Luna, I probably work on Kyle and Eugen. You know, or even Jaber. My only fear is Jaber getting an ultimate next time, which I don't think he will, but, you know, just in case. I'm kind of panicky about that. Don't want to waste resources. Because I have to farm all the resources free to play, and it's not easy. But yeah, I've not seen Luna as being necessary. Heck, I prefer Enzo, because at least Enzo can buff up everybody, you know? Enzo makes my guns so good. Nah, not really. They're not really pushing her mods. It's just that the dungeons you happen to go to are the ones that have her mods, that's all. I would hardly say they're pushing her mods because I have not seen her mods drop more than anybody else's. Rather, for me, I've gotten more Isomo mods than anybody else. It depends on the dungeon you're going to, mate. Some dungeons have more Luna mods, some dungeons don't. But, I mean, it's up to you. Like, for me, I've never gotten an access of one Descendants mods over another. Therefore, my judgments are always based on efficiency, never anything else. No. Kyle is not a waste, dude. Kyle actually is very competitive damage-wise. Especially with the new modules. My pal has done an incredible job as Kyle. I'm talking competing with Hailey level damage. Thank you very much, Final Life Gaming. I hope that more people will register me as well. The more people that register me, the better.
The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as
Thank you. I no longer play that game, but I hope that you will enjoy this game. And I will always keep up the content. Don't forget to support me, alright? The more people that support me, the more I can do for you. I'll happily do shorts, whatever kind of videos it takes to communicate the knowledge. If I can communicate the knowledge, that's what I will do. Brian, my components are all discussed in my build video. They even have their own timestamp section. It says reactors and external components. You might want to check that out, buddy. The ideal component choices are already explained in the build video. And that is all you will need. This is in my high voltage bunny build. High voltage bunny build for farming. So it's the exact same build since the last few weeks, since the last update. It's the same thing. So just look at that video and you're good to go. Here's my entire playlist of videos. This should help you out. But yeah, for Kyle, I've been looking at tracks, you know, awesome build where he just like literally does pigeon droppings on enemies and it looks so good. So I was like, okay, I need this in my life. It looked fun as heck. I may not understand how to play it, but I'm definitely gonna learn at some point. Like, once I get that done, that is next on my list. Yeah, of course. My build videos don't age, and if I need to post an update, I usually will. But I'm still running that exact same build. Because I haven't updated Bunny yet. No catalysts. When I eventually get enough catalysts, or unless somebody's gonna like dump me like $300 here or go have a lot of catalysts, then it's gonna be pretty difficult. So I'm waiting and taking it slow. No problem, Joker. No problem. In the meantime, ladies and gents, if you guys are enjoying the content, you guys are enjoying the build videos, don't forget to like the stream and of course register me as your content creator. It's free. Takes less than 2 minutes. The more people that register me, the more that I can do. Hello, Farouk. I love this game and I love sharing knowledge about this game. Yep. I might actually post a longer video for that, Mr. Carice, because the ring build is going to undergo another evolution. I really want to work on that today, but I got no time. Maybe tonight, if I get the opportunity, you know? But, yeah. No, that one is undergoing another change as well. Because that one will definitely get better. I kind of want to try out the bionic fuel style, but I have yet to really work on it. Yep, I know. Slow and steady. Thankfully, that one won't require too much modification. I don't think so, anyway. At least it shouldn't. But I've spent so many catalysts on Freyna already. So, not so eager to spend some more, but it is how it is. There's always too much to do in this game.
You overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
I do want to try out some zero crit builds for Bunny, but yeah, like I said, no. At this current moment, I've got no freedom to do so. No! That was annoying. Okay, fine. Since this thing wants to die horribly, I'll give it the good old enduring legacy treatment to the face. How dare this thing murder me? There we go. Just because I wanted to give it a chance with my little pistol. Alright, back to Albion. This is done. Yeah, no problem, Craig. It is what I do. Yuri's on vacation and enjoying the scenery. Yep, that's usually the problem. There's a lot to do. Well, that's okay. We will do it. I've always been curious about this one thing, but how much is it actually to speed up? Ah, ew. It's like 100 caliber to speed it up. Ooh. Not happening with that. Alright. I do need brains though, so let's take a little breather, shall we? Let's take a little breather. Then I've got enough gold right now. I'm only planning on doing 2 invasions per day. I'm gonna go work on some secret stuff in the background. So bear with me, guys. Whee! Ha ha ha. Time to work on some secrets. Okay, let's do some shenanigans right now. Mwahahaha. Okay, this should be good enough. Then we will need you. And then you. Okay. Okay, let's see how this will look so far. Why is it like that? No, that's wrong. Okay. That's more correct. I want to see if this is even possible. Oh, ew. That's still pretty bad. That work? Fair. Aha! This is better then. Same points, but different. Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm nerding. I'm doing nerdy shenanigans in the background. I gotta go upgrade that because I just realized, oh man, that's gonna cost me 5 million gold. That means I have to actually go and shibal.
Welcome to the modules lab.
I'll spend the gold and then just go and like farm another invasion for it. I just want to see if it'll work. Will my theory work? Or will my theory be bad? Gotta admit, this is pretty garbage. Ah, but I don't need this, do I? That's right. Ta-da! Okay, that works even better. Okay, good. Good. Then the only thing I need to do is swap this over. Good. This becomes... Okay. This particular setup and this one can be even further increased. Okay, set. Then all that this means is that there is one teeny tiny slot right here left. I wish I could jam even more power into that, but I can't. So we're not going to. Rather, we would have to have what would be suitable for that. Somewhat like this. Okay. All right, now this is where the fun begins. Okay, how do I stack this to an unbelievable extent? There has to be a way, right? So in order to make that way happen, we'll probably use something like that. Okay, these two are acceptable. Now the only thing left I'm just crafting and creating something unique. It should theoretically be good enough. Theoretically anyway. And in order to make this theory better, I'm going to go get some special components out of my stuff. This will do, and then the last one is... Oh, ew. That one sucks. This one sucks too. I did want to try and boost that, but you know what? There's no point. So I'm just going to ignore that. Instead, I can definitely squeeze out something even better. So since this is the only one that has this extra value, yep, that's good enough for me. I mean, I could always go with this, but no point in making myself suffer. Okay. And I did it all without even needing to recatalyze. Ho, ho, ho. Merry freaking Christmas to me. Okay, let me just double check my work. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because none of this will matter anymore. My power rises. Okay. Let's go test it out. And what's the best place to test it out? 400% infiltrations. Now, some people might not think that I would test things in a 400% infiltration, but I am a badass. So I'm going right in. As it should be. I'd be faster with my pistol, but it's okay, I suppose. Hello, Kim. I guess it's cool that I never have to stop running, but the only value of this, even the base damage isn't that great. Like you could slam tons of base damage into it, but I don't know. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's anything fantastic or special. It could work, but it's not what I want, so meh. Like, it'll work, don't get me wrong, but it literally serves no purpose. Signature Hailey? I've got no idea what that is. What's a signature Hailey? Yeah, like I said, a lot of people asked about it, and I said my build was better. I'm like, nah, this is okay. Yeah, the damage is just really low, so I guess the only benefit is that you don't run out of MP, but it's just not impressing me. You can increase the base damage, but I don't see a purpose for it. Like, I'm not seeing a drastic shift in it. Especially with how frequently you crit anyway. You know? Like, your damage is okay. It's by no means bad. But, I just don't see the value, you know? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some hidden secret that I don't know about. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Like, I'm not feeling the same value that I do. Like, anything that this could do, a Freyna could do. I mean, theoretically, like, it depends on who gets there first, but in solo, it's roughly the same. Yeah, I wanted to try it myself. And now that I've tried it, I say to myself, nah. I think the original is better. In my honest opinion, at least. Yeah. Like, it's cool to technically be able to run forever, but I just don't see the value. Like, I'll never die, sure, but not that great. Because I'd rather just pick up the MP drops along the way. Makes more sense to me, you know, mentally speaking, at least. Like I said, maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't see the value out of this. Hey, Saifuden. It's okay. It's okay. Although I do have to admit, my ring build only ever used crits because there was no other choice. There are other ways that you can structure your power anyway, so I'm planning on doing that. The only good thing I can say about this build is being able to outrun everything. You never have to worry about MP, so you're always faster than anything the enemy can throw at you. Like, it's literally impossible to get hit. So although the damage is low, your survivability is pretty high. And at the very least, you can play Ring Around the Rosie if you want, because you will just never die. So I'm guessing, to me at least, that's the biggest benefit of this. That's the benefit I'm seeing, personally. Yep. That's about that. That is about that. So that is Dune. As done as it's gonna get. Anyway, let's strip it down again. Let's go put the originals back on. We'll put in I know nimble is not enough, so we will take a little bit of a hit with MP conversion right there. And we all know skill expansion and skill. Whatchamacallit? Oh, sorry, maximize range. There we are. Okay, so that's pretty standard. Now we have power increase already, so do I have any others that had a rutile slot for singular? That didn't I? Darn. So where did I put my previous M slot? Don't tell me I need another rutile slot. Ah, well, doesn't matter. I'll worry about it later. Electric amplification. Okay, and then I need focus on singular. Actually, do I even need a focus? No, I don't. So singular spec. I'll do just fine. This was the older build, as you guys know. We could have dangerous ambush here if we really wanted to, which would be totally fine. And then, or just add another rutile slot for defense. Then I could still put the electric Syntium there, because I do not want to put in another Yep, this is pretty much it. Oh yeah, MP collector does go over there. I knew I was missing something. MP collector does go over there. Then if I wanted the Syntium, I would probably need... Actually, wait. I could probably swing it, actually. Ah, that's right. I would need a few more bits and pieces. Oh well. I guess I could chuck in another catalyst if I really, really wanted to. If I really wanted to. Singular intensive also has its own thing. Singular amplification and all that. Could be nice, could be nice. But no. I could put in dangerous ambush instead, and that would actually do swimmingly well. Do I want to spend the catalyst right now? Yeah. I'll actually just leave it as is. If I decide to spend the catalyst later, I will. Yeah, this is 0 crit. Most likely, I'd probably introduce, like... I don't think I can put in Technician. I just want to double check. Will it conflict? Yeah, I will. So, it would conflict with this, but it would not conflict with the other. So if I were to put in, say, the amplification, singular amplification or whatever, I could put it in with Technician. Therefore giving 2 different types of modifier for the price of 1. Which is what people like anyway. It's part of what I planned on testing. But I shall actually go raise that another day. Actually, sorry. That does make a lot of sense. Singular. Singular amplification. Let's go larval that up.
Ask me anything about modules.
Just for fun. Just for kicks. Okay, do I have everything else I need? Why, yes I do. So now, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's go straight into an invasion for fun. Because that's what a real hero would do. Let's go touch things that we shouldn't touch. But anyway, this is closer to my old ring build, just that we have some slightly better modules added in now. And I believe that we should be able to make some interesting things happen. Okay, what's the invasion? Ah, Legion of Darkness. Oh. Okay, let's do it anyway. I'm sure it'll be fine. How bad could it be, right? Time to go get some extra gold because I wasted time leveling bionic fuel. Literally, I wasted my time. I thought about it. I wanted the dangerous ambush. And I was like, wait a minute. This is for farming. So I knew I needed MP collector. My 50% speed is way better now.
Descendant.
Okay, triangle, circle, square, easy.
Technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcade. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcade stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link.
I am a danger field. I am a super dangerous bunny. They're gonna call me Rodney Dangerfield. No! Alright. OX triangle. Okay, got it. Memorized. Oops, almost went off. Yeah, without crits and without full value, I probably end up, like what you're seeing me hit right now is like roughly 130, I don't know. The previous crit build was probably more worth it because we were just getting more values out of that. The crits themselves were excellent. Now, granted this is an invasion, but still.
Descendant, the enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
My shield!
Let's say that once I get this sorted out, it won't even be a problem. I feel like I can at least squeeze out like 200k per hit, which would probably be possible. Hey, Patrick. It would need 2 catalysts to perfectly complete it, but it is possible. It is in fact very possible. Well, I'm still waiting for that one guy to show me his 3 million damage bunny build, you know? Dude was so confident in trying to troll. I'm still waiting for that. In the meantime, ladies and gents, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to like and share the stream. Yeah, the more people that like and share, the better.
Descendant, the
Alright.
enemy has modified the ancestors'
Okay,
weapon
X square
technology
circle, easy.
and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcade. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcade stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcade.
Good. That is the way, Patrick. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. XO triangle. XO light tour. Yeah. Fell down. Oh well. Whoops. Guess that was the wrong one. Oh well. There we are.
Get out of the way!
Descendant, the enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
There's no advice for farming cerulean mods. I'll tell you. You want my best advice for getting shot focus? Don't farm cerulean mods. You know what I do? I just combine whatever I want. I just keep combining purple mods until I get it, and you will get it. It's worked for me for all the new mods where you can get them combine only. Like, that's what I do. I don't do the whole cerulean mods thing because it's a waste of time. You can if you want to, but honest to God, what I would do is I would just go into 400% infiltrations and just keep belting through them. Because you get so many purple mod drops anyway, you know? So yeah, that's what I would personally do, but realistically, at the end of the day, it's your choice. Okay, now. My Frost Watcher is almost ready for its finale. So, let's see. Yep, it's just missing one last piece of the puzzle, which would be great. Let me see. 25,000. 52. It's only because the rates are so low. So perhaps could be that this is what we really need. I will think on it for sure. It'll be a problem restructuring. That's the only downside. But it is what I expected, so. Okie dokie date. Alright, famalam. Back to Freyna. A lot of people, when they go on the hunt for modules and stuff, the big thing that they miss out on is the fact that you can just combine whatever you find. Nazastra's Devotion is actually pretty good if you know how to use it, but it will not be like a super killer weapon, so if you're hoping for that, that certainly won't happen. That certainly will not happen. But it is a good enough weapon. It is a good enough weapon. That is what I would say. It's a decent weapon. Nothing super fantastic, nothing super insane, but it's decent enough. The thing is, there's no way to make it, you know, so super good that it will beat out everything else. Doesn't really work that way. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So you kind of have to roll with the punches, so to speak. Wait, did I end up in Slumber Valley again? Ah, crap. I thought I picked the other one. My bad, guys. Mentally, I swear I picked the other one just for fun. But here I am, back again. Ah, crap. Here we go again.
Shield is down.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Ladies and gents, by the way, if you haven't already registered me as your creator, or if you haven't liked the stream yet, please make sure you do so. Liking the stream is a great way to help your creator for free. There's no such thing as farming Kuiper, dude. There's no best spot either. You want to know how to get Kuiper? Dismantle modules and... In fact, here you go. Just watch the video on it. Any questions you have are all in my playlist. Alright, please watch the playlist for all the information you'll need. Here's the video separately on Kuiper. Alright, nobody farms Kuiper in this game. It's not even a farm. There's two activities that you do to get Kuiper. Farming is in order to get the stuff to do those two activities, i.e. rather you need to farm code breakers and you need to farm modules.
See you later. Shield is damaged. To your death. Damn it.
Yep. But it's better that they see the video and understand it for themselves, Farouk. Remember, this channel doesn't feed a man a fish. We teach a man a fish. I always get the saying backwards though. Ha! But yeah, what we don't do here is we won't spoon feed you. Rather, what we do is we teach you, okay, so this is how it works in the game. Once you understand the core principle behind it, you'll be good to go. And you'll be able to just make your own judgments from there. That vid explains and showcases the two activities that'll get you the most Kuiper. Then after that, what you gotta do is focus on farming the stuff for those two activities, and you're good to go. Yep.
Feel the pain.
The more vids you watch, the better.
Shield is down. Ah, shield.
No problem.
Die.
Like I said, and for those, you know, that may be lurking in the background, I don't tell people to watch my videos because I want additional revenue. The revenue I get from streams is more. If I wanted the most revenue, I would just tell people only watch me on stream. There's a reason why I don't do that. Because it's better for your development and growth if you have a point of reference. If you have a proper point of reference where you guys can say, okay, so this is how things work. It's a lot better for you guys.
Shield is damaged.
That is why I do what I do. Now, I could kill this guy in seconds with the Enduring Legacy, but I really, really want to finish leveling up Frostwatcher, so I'm going to sit through the pain. Oh, yes. Gotta love the pain. The P-E-I-N, ladies and gents. The P-E-I-N.
Take this. Gone. Burn.
Okay, finally. Snail pace death. Normally, I would just like murder him with the Enduring Legacy and then kill him with the thing at the end, but I hate weapon switching so much. Okay, back to Albion. Right, let's take a short breather. The damage is too low, of course.
Subscriber detected.
Of course, the new gun is not good. The new gun is trash in the hands of everyone other than Hailey, but I'm gonna test it on Hailey right now. And texting my brothers. Yes, please make sure to like the vid. Please make sure to like my vid. Alright, guys. And if you haven't liked the vid yet, alright, or shared me out, it's one of the greatest ways you can help your streamer for free. Other than that, don't forget to register me as your content creator. Let's go have some fun. Okay, so now we swap over to the Hailey build. And now we are going to use the new weapon. Everybody likes the new weapon, so let's try it out. Okay, testing. Give me 1 second. Test case. Alright. Okay. She's gonna be bad. I can smell how bad it's gonna be. Lepic? Not right now. Hailey's better. Hailey's way better. Okay. Now let's go try. This will either be very good or very bad. First, I need to get used to it. Yeah, Lepic is so pointless. Like, until... Because the problem is, right, you need crits to even make him good, and he can't even crit that hard. So, overall, I find him quite bad. Like, it would be nice if he was better, but he's not. So, there you go. Alright, Heidi ho. Time for me to get in there. What did I do? Whoops. Okay, that was not meant to happen. Sorry about that. My Hailey got stage fright. Yeah. Yeah. Feels okay, I guess. The only thing I could even, like, foresee happening is if I were to like increase her power somehow. Both are the same boost, dude. Both are the same. If there was a difference, I would have told you. They are both important as long as they match your character. Don't overthink reactors. You don't have to think too hard about those. I promise you that. I don't know, guys. I still think my piercing light build is better. I wasted all this catalyst building it up, but I don't know, bros. Feels to me like the piercing light is still better. Like, at least in my opinion. I could be wrong. That's my feeling anyway. Because yeah, it's not not as good as I want it to be. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm thinking of. So, the Frost Watcher is underwhelming, extremely, extremely weak. I'm tweeting at First Descendant right now. Okay, give me a second with a dark screen for a bit. I have spent way too much, but yes, unfortunately. Charge intensive is 100% better. There's just no choice. I'd rather put the last crystallization catalyst in here and just put charge intensive on. Okay, back to sniping. Heidi ho, back to sniping. Nah, the weapon itself is just not strong enough, Nameless King. It's a very underwhelming weapon. I've almost fully invested in it and I can't get behind it. That's my issue. Like, I genuinely cannot get behind it. And Foxtrot, it's not that it does more crit damage, it's just that it has a higher base 2 multiply, which is actually correct. So that was the one thing that I was going to test Frostwatcher before doing the final investment, but now that I've tested out Frostwatcher for myself and found it an absolute disappointment, well, I think I'll be sticking with Piercing Light. Charge Amp? I'm trying Charge Intensive, but I'll check it. Charge Amp as well. They're the same slot, thankfully, so... No. Launchers, nobody even uses them. Oh, come on. Really? He's gonna go behind the building? Execution is such a nerd. Let me go double check that. I didn't know the penalty was so low, actually. You might be right. If the penalty is that low, it could potentially be worth it. Let me double check how we can structure this. I want to see which will give the best in between both.
Ask me anything about modules.
You're right. It is only -20. Okay. Since the multiplier is kind of low anyway, Yeah, let's see. All right, so between this and this, okay, so definitely the amplification does give the higher count, which is fine. I wanted that. Let me see now. Take this out. Okay, I'm gonna do some weird science here. Let's see. You 31,000. You 77,000. 61,000. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I can be convinced with that. Alright. Let's go see. It doesn't only scale off base damage. It can crit. So you can still get crit and you can still get weak point damage as well. Yeah, I'm gonna test it now.
Have you completed preparations?
I don't think it'll make like such a drastic difference that it's gonna be like the best of the best of the best, but it should make it a marginally higher difference, which means, hey, marginal is still good. At least in my personal opinion. I do be liking them marginal operations.
Target confirmed. Ready.
Nice. Does feel pretty good. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Since the base is so low anyway, it makes sense to me.
Do you need information about the Colossi?
I would about say so. I'd go as far as to say as anything with 1.4 or less would still be helped out by it. Which, like I said, makes a lot of sense to me. Makes a hell of a lot of sense to me. Stacking all the damage stuff? Yes, please. I tell you, the only problem with new modules is catalysts. You need to have catalysts to test.
Over limit freeze. Selecting objective.
Overall, I'd say it is performing better than expected. Still within expectations, but better than expected for sure. Let's see if I can two-shot Pyro. If I can two-shot Pyro, that'll be the ultimate test. You, a blocked player. Let's go touch things that I shouldn't touch. That's the point. A little bit more is always better than nothing. And that's the crucial key, friends.
Aiming at target.
Almost, almost. It was just that little tiny bit there. So darn. But almost there. Like, it's almost consistently close to a 2-shot. I mean, at the end of the day, the lower multiplier still does hurt it a little bit, although you're increasing the base. But yeah, it's not bad for sure. And yes, Katsuo, congratulations on finishing the campaign. Now the real grind has started. Well, I mean, you're still doing roughly the same thing with the old build, so you don't have to swap it out. It gives you a tiny bit more consistency, but what I will say, and I have to be fair about this, is that while you are more consistent in your hits, you're not going to see a damage spike like, oh my god, this is so much better, you know? So please take note that you do not have to have it. I don't think so. I might just make a short, Mr. Carice, because it's not such a drastic change that I'm going to be screaming from the rooftops about it. It's good. It's good. But it's not like it's super fantastic, alright? So just want to tell you guys that you can still have the old build. You don't need to run out, grab a catalyst, and immediately do it. It'll give you a bit more consistency, but the damage increase is not as much as you might think, okay? And to explain why, look, what you are increasing with charge amplification is your base firearm attack. So although it's giving you a little bit of a boost, the crit itself serves as a multiplier, and Hailey almost nearly guarantees that crit. So effectively, you're trading multiplier for more consistency. Effectively, you're only getting about, I would say, at most 5% more damage. It's just an option, but it does do more damage. I'll be clear about that. But the actual increase amount is not going to be like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. No, it's going to be good, but not that great. So it's just a tiny bit more, yes. So if you really want to, you can shove it in there. But it's not a must-have. You can, if you have concentration priority, which is much more easy to get, then you can just roll with that. Okay, now on to other things. Okay. Time to work on some stupidity. Oh, this one I don't need either. Goodbye to both of these. Law FS, you can if you want to, or you can farm her. It's really up to you. What most people do is that they will just go and farm the Descendants rather than buying them, because once you actually get to hard mode, you know, it's a lot easier. But if you do want to buy, all right, make sure that you register me as your content creator before you do that. Thank you. I'll be very grateful for the commission. The link is in chat. Those of you who support me, all right, Nightbot will put up the link after its little message. There you go. Hit that. 2 minutes to register. And those who support me in future may get rewards. May. All right. So if you're going to buy, make sure to register. But I don't really recommend it. It's unnecessary. Okay, now. Gotta work on this. This is the next thing to work on. Aha. Change this over and put in le power. Okay. Theoretically speaking, ladies and gentlemen, theoretically speaking, we should be able to get a nice boost out of this. Let's go. It's time to boost. It's time to boost. Yeah, basically the farm is the heart of the game. If you're gonna spend on anything, you may as well spend on cosmetics. So, make sure y'all register, then spend on cosmetics, okay? Thank you. And those of you that haven't liked the stream yet, please hit the like button. If you enjoy my content, you want to help other people discover my content, you want other people to enjoy my content, please. Every like helps us out. So I'm counting on you guys, okay? The more likes we have, the better. Afterglow is mostly used in the hands of characters like Enzo or Glay. It's not like super strong, but it can be useful. I really wanted to build it up, but I haven't yet. Now then, guys, come on. I'm sure some more of you guys can like the stream because we've only got about 57 likes. If we could get another 10 likes, you know, I'd be very grateful. Remember, the more likes we have, the more people will discover our stream. So unless, you know, some of you out there hate watching me for no reason, I mean, by all means, if that's what you want, then go ahead. But hit the like button. It's free. It helps out your creator. I do have a Python build. It's old, though. It's from the preseason. Haven't really used it because honestly it's been a massive disappointment. So thus far I can't really say it's a great weapon. So yeah, of course I do. Remember to search the channel as well, and of course search the playlist because everything you'll need is in there. I've got a half-built one from the preseason where I released it, but I can't really tell you if it's good or not anymore because genuinely I don't use it. I have stopped using it completely for good reasons. Like, it's not that great. Yep, thank you. The more of you guys that like, the better.
To your death.
Piercing is far better than Afterglow on Hailey, for sure. But Afterglow is more for characters like I said, Glay, Enzo, because you're supposed to benefit from its abilities. I haven't built it up yet, but that's what I'm assuming. I'll need time to build it up. I do want to get started on Kyle, but my god. I'm going to save up some catalysts first for the next few days. I'm just going to chili Manjaro, try a few things, do a few things, you know? I'm just testing stuff. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Depends on the character you're talking about, War Knuckles. If they are not a crit character, then why are you building it? You get what I mean? There's no point. You're wasting time. If they are a crit character, then you better be building it. That's the crucial key. You have to determine, is my character a crit-based character or not? If the character is not a crit-based character, then you are literally losing time. And not every character can build crits. That's another important thing to take into account. Some characters can, some characters cannot. You have to understand the base of the character. So never make a snap judgment. You should know where to find the information in the game itself. Always be able to check, always know the base stats. Base stats are pretty much everything in this game. As long as you memorize base stats and you know what the base stats mean, you will always be okay. That much I can promise you.
Do you need information information about the Colossi.
Yeah, up till Swamp Walker. Everything before Swamp Walker, fine. Swamp Walker's the problem. When I hit Swamp Walker, she hits the wall. That's what I'm trying to break right now. So I've been trying to adjust in many, many different ways. But quite frankly, I have not found a methodology that makes it suitable, in my personal opinion. Other people may have other opinions, but my personal opinion is that I have not managed to break through that wall just yet, and that is what has disappointed me significantly. I want to break through that wall, but I have not seen it go well. So overall, I am rather disappointed. Because the stuff that you're seeing right now is really, really easy to do. Anyone and their grandmother can do that. But breaking through the wall of Swamp Walker, now that's something that most people cannot do. These bosses, they're easy. They offer no challenge and no resistance. Swamp Walker. There's a whole lot of difference there. And thus far, I have not found a single way of breaking through that shenanigans. It is, but even so, think about it this way. I have used, like Lepic's fire build has been used on Molten Fortress. Average catalyst per character, at least 10. Expect at least 10. Because you may have to adjust for other builds, alternatives, etc, etc. So it's usually about 10 per character. Sometimes you can get away with about 7, but it's usually between 7 to 10. So. And now the wall. This is the Wall of Jericho, ladies and gents. The Wall of Jericho. You're welcome, Jermaine. Just make sure you support me, yeah? Alright? Remember, those that haven't registered as supporters yet, you know what to do. You know what to do. Okay, Abad?
I'll dissolve you all.
See, I can bring him down on his knees, but there's nothing further beyond this. Like, this to me is not good enough because I'm so used to one phasing, right? You can always one phase with Hailey, which I think creates a very different sense of playing this game. Because when you don't play around with Hailey, for example, right, it feels so lackluster. Like, I can kill everything below this, but it's just not good enough. No, it's just not good enough. It needs to be better, at least in my personal opinion. So I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I could do a reset, but even that is not good enough in my personal opinion, at least. I think that I'm gonna completely retool this from the ground up. Like, as nice as it is to murder certain targets in one phase, I feel that that might not be the way to go. Like, I'm gonna go for a more team-based build. It's still a decent kill time, but yeah. It's not sufficient for me to go ham over it. So I'm certainly not gonna be going crazy, that's for sure. Because, yeah, as nice as this is, it's not good enough. Okay, noted. No, the reactor change is only another 20% skill power. It's insufficient. It will not drastically change what we're seeing already, which is the entire problem. It has to reach Hailey's level, which I think is quite difficult. At this current moment, anyway. But never you mind. There's always other ways to structure stuff. Okay, we've just finished off the boss tour, so let's get rid of all this stuff. Sometimes I enjoy the boss tours. You never know what you'll get. Okay. Bork to the future. Right. So there are 3 things that we are going to need. Here. And then I'm going to need... This is a good start. Okay, and now from here, what we're going to need is a few little bits and pieces. So let's begin the assessment. We will most certainly need some extra cooldowns, so I would probably say nimble and conversion. Then we will have as much as we can. This. Okay, this gives me a relatively good set of items. This means that the only thing left would therefore be do I really need that though? I don't, do I? So let me think some more. Should theoretically work. Okay. This is not as good, but it will theoretically work. What it will do is that it will boost certain powers and then give me a separate multiplier for said powers, which overall contributes to how much damage I can do. Okay. Let's see it in action. Oh yeah, ETA 0. Let's go have a look at that, shall we? Let's go take a look. Yeah, ETA 0 is available today. He's there. May as well start the recording. Okay, ladies and gents, ETA 0 has just come back to Albion. Let's see what's good at ETA 0. So first and foremost, for the standard, alright, for the standard vouchers, standard ETA 0 vouchers, what we have is a storage slot, so we're gonna go for that. Some shape stabilizers, Blair's Code, Python Blueprint, Disaster's Devotion. The paints are Platinum Gold Hair Dye, and some matte jewelry blue paint, matte coral blue, and matte bright matte gray. So we're gonna grab those. I'm just gonna pick up the last dagger nanotube because may as well, and of course all the shape stabilizer forms in case I ever need them in future. If you want, you can pick up the code breakers too. It's not like it costs a lot, so there you go. That's what you want from the standard vouchers. From the premium vouchers, you have some more storage slots. So there are no, I don't think there are any, oh, there's no Descendant slots this week. Equipment slots, so I increased my storage slots by 4, equipment slots by 2. Ultra Precision Codebreaker, of course. Let's go grab some of that, some of this. Piercing Light Nanotube, Crystallization Catalyst Blueprint, don't mind if I do. Restored Relic, I don't need this. Clairvoyance, do not need. Executor, do not need. Okay, the dyes are matte mud brown, bright leather green, and matte dark gray. We also have platinum silver hair, so make sure to pick that up. Okay, that's it. That's everything in ETA 0, so yeah, enjoy. We hope you guys will enjoy all the stuff inside our lovely little trader. Alright? This is the way. This is the way. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well. Okay, short video recorded. Now let's hide the UI. Photo mode. Okay, now I can design the cover page for ETA 0. Okay, back. Now before we go off and do other stuff, I'm gonna upload my video. October 18th. Okay, good. I mean, it's random stock, so who cares? Blair code in there is fine. I don't mind it so much. Okay, let me just do up the cover page for this. I'm actually uploading this video before I carry on with stream. Date in green or blue. Yep. Use the size. One second, almost done. Gonna adjust this. Contagion is good all the way, my friend. Why do you think everybody loves it? Once you follow the robot path, there is no other path to follow. There is but one path, friends. The robot path. Ah, okay. Bye. Choose the same orange as this. Good. I'm actually creating the cover page for this video that I'm posting right now on ETA 0. Gotta always do that. Gotta always do it fast. Boop. Everything is already processed. Video will drop in processing HD. Okay, good. Schedule it now at 3:30 p.m. Boop. Done. People recognizing me in town. Okay, let's go do some wild and weird stuff that I probably shouldn't do. I'm gonna test this out.
The fabric of the void is extremely illogical.
It probably will not one phase, but it should do decently enough. Should being the key word. Everyone always tries to get into the vids. That's the whole point. That's why you must get in when you can. It's okay, but like the big problem is that many people believe in the boss melting builds, but they never show Swamp Walker. So that is usually the big headache. So yeah. Because you can easily melt the first few bosses, even with a scuffed build. The problem is that if you really want to melt Swamp Walker, you really want to go beyond that, it ain't easy. Trying to melt that guy is P-E-I-N, painful. So I was thinking to myself, well fine, I may as well make something that it'll work decently in normal runs, but what you're really aiming for is the ability to be able to cast your ult multiple times during the fight. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Like in this particular case, you won't get anything extra from like the hits on the target, but you can turn this off like immediately. Then basically with this, you can just murder her after. So it's no longer like super boss melt, at least not past Executioner, who's literally already weak to Freyna. But if you're in a team fight, right, your ult is already cooled down in that entire time. So it's more helpful. Swamp Walker is too tanky, but the point is, if Hailey can kill it, why can't others, you know? So I just feel it's not fair. Oh no, there's a gold reactor I missed, whoops. But I just feel that it's not fair enough to other characters. Cause I get it, Hailey is the bossing champ, but come on, it ain't good enough, you know? Much as I love the hey, she still does deserve a bit more power. I know she's the damage queen, but even so, it just feels lackluster and unfair. Maybe I'm just me, you know? Maybe I'm just too much of an old man. I don't know. When they ask in the interview room, I don't know. Ah, yes, the joke. The Jokerist Maximus. This poor fella, anyone and their grandmother can take him down. Video's already done for the vendor. Yep, vendor's back, and if you missed the section where I talked about it, Dust, the video's coming out in 13 minutes. Pretty much, Mr. Carice. I don't foresee any strong bossing capabilities from her. Farming? Absolutely. Bossing? Lol. Lol. Lol, 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 lol.
Have you completed preparations?
Lol, 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 lol. Lol, 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 lol. I shouldn't really be messing around this much, but yes. Lol, lol. Lol, 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 lol. I mean, I've seen so many people posting, "Oh my god, Freyna boshing build is so good, I can kill the boshes." What do you do when you get to Swamp Walker? I don't know, you know. I can kill Dead Bride in like 10 seconds, bro. This build's great. Yeah, but what about Swamp Walker? But you know, this build, the first 4 bosses. Yeah, and everyone and their grandmother could beat them down with a stick. So what are you gonna do when you fight an actual boss? What about Obstructor? What about Frostwalker? What if you go past, oh, I don't know, a normal boss? Like, this is how I envision those YouTubers. They won't be able to answer you because they can't answer you. It's bull. This is why I hate fake information. I hate fake people. People should be real at all times. This is why I am the realest of the Asian robots. Look, even my new scuffed build can still take down Pyromaniac. So what's the point? I mean, think about it, right? What's the point in lying to your audience and saying, "Oh well, guys, I too can do this. Oh yeah, I can do that," and then you get to Swamp Walker and then you die. So what exactly were you doing? I don't know. You know, according to these guys, maybe they were sitting on the ground wiping their butt. Maybe that's what they were doing with their time. I don't know. When they ask in the interview room, I don't know. I can't stand fake people, all right? They disgust me. When you lie to your audience, you are hurting them. And I cannot respect a YouTuber that will lie to their audience and say, "Oh, this is great. Yeah, bro." Like, what? What are they gonna do when somebody asks a question? Or they say, "Oh, no comment, guys. Oh, no questions. Bye." Maybe that's why they stream on Twitch, so they can have an army of 100 bots chatting in their chat so that they can hide the fact that real questions come in. Then just click them over and say, "Oh, I didn't see it." Maybe that's why. Because as a professional, I can't do that. I don't have the option of doing that. I tell you, people. Exactly. Hang on, I heard something. Give me a second, guys. Okay, false alarm. Just thought I heard a loud sound, but apparently there wasn't. Aight. Excuse me. I hate it when the weather is like half cold, half hot. It's so hot right now, but in the nights it gets super cold, super annoying. Because then I get the half cough. So it's not that bad, but it's not that good either. Okay, now let me adjust a few things. Very true, Mr. Carice. Very true. You ain't wrong about that, pal. And that's my whole problem. I can't respect it. I really can't. I try to. I attempt to. But I cannot, in good conscience, respect it. Okay, this brings me down to 17, which realistically makes the most sense. Okay, I put this back on, and what if I were to take out, say, one of these? Ah, yeah, okay. Roughly the same, but different. So we're gonna take that out. We're gonna put in you. And then I'm gonna have some fun.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
The vendor is already in this week. Like I said, you want to check out, you can check out my video on it. That's all you're gonna need. Hello?
You need information about the Colossi.
May as well mess around my Shield Maiden build, which will be dropping today for Hailey. You've been here for months and you only just noticing that this moves in time with my speech? Well, now you know. Yes, it does. It's very captivating. This ain't even a skill build and I almost took out Executor already. Executioner, sorry. Aha. Time for me to call my girl. Excuse me 1 second. Excusez-moi. Humans. Hello, good morning. Are you ready to wake up? Yeah, you are? Okay, good. You know, people loved you doing the intro to my short last time, so just wanted you to know that. Alright, welcome to Wakefulness. I hope I put a smile on your face. Love you, and you enjoy your day. Okay? Bye. Okay, there we go. And yes, I literally set an alarm just to wake up my girl. So, I do that. Alright, let's go kill Deathstalker. Let's see if I can last with 17,000 shields. I'm kind of curious. Well, you know, Kadzul, have you been properly following the Ultimate F2P Survival Guide? Because if you didn't, then brother, what are you waiting for? Go to my playlist, follow the Ultimate F2P Survival Guide, and make sure you have your external components. If you don't have good external components, the mods aren't going to help you. Make sure you have proper external components, alright? How do you farm external components? Every single week, there are some missions that drop external components. Don't worry about the dungeons. You need to worry about your external components first. Do you have all the external components you need? You don't? That's your problem. Farm external components. That's what you need. Alright? Now, ladies and gents, if you haven't registered me yet, you know what to do. Hit that registration button. The more of you that register as supporters, the better we get. Alright? I want to collect as many supporters as I can so I can do more content for you guys. Counting on you. Alright? I'm counting on you. I need your help. So help you. Sorry about that, fam. I don't know what happened, but stream just had this weird moment where everything froze up. I don't know why or what caused it to do that, but that was weird. That was hella weird. It may have been to do with the Wi-Fi. I didn't drop any frames, so that was strange. Yeah, no, I made it back because that was weird. I almost feel like it was because I was trying to get into this mission and something happened with matchmaking that caused that problem. Because look, it's like I'm joining midway. But the fight already started. I don't know. Weird. Strange to me, but that's how it goes. Oh, whoa. That wasn't very cash money. Lol, the Kyle tried to rescue me and died. Well, if these guys don't want to rescue, then good. Oh, you finally discovered us, huh? LOL! Alright. Okay, cool. These guys aren't really team players. That was the worst team play I've ever seen. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go in again. But yeah, it seems that 17,000 shields isn't exactly good. I don't know, that was some weird lag. I'm gonna put it down to my connection being strange. I'm glad that I'm back, but yes. Very weird team. You should binge the playlist because that is how you'll actually learn. Going through the game blind is not the way, especially games like this, no.
Do you need information about the Colossi?
Okay, we'll try again. Matchmaking complete, alright. Looks like I got a team. Everybody gets ultimate, dude. Ultimate Bunny is easy to get. Make sure you have your Sharon and Enzo, get to hard mode, farm Ultimate Bunny, off you go. Everybody's first ultimate is Ultimate Bunny. It's so easy to get, just keep going and you'll get it all. Alright. Nobody misses out on the farming queen, I'll tell you that much. So, yeah, everybody gets it. The ultimates are super easy to farm. Everybody has every ultimate in the game, so except for new players, so don't even sweat it. Like, a lot of people say, oh, they're gonna be difficult to get. No, they're not. Like, they drop like water. Sure, you have to invest some time, but any grindy game, you have to invest time if you want the best stuff. And the fact that you can get them all free, easy. Nobody plays regular Descendants most of the time because not only are you missing out on the extra, like, for example, you're missing out on the extra catalyst slots, but they have slightly higher base stats, which is pretty good. And they also have Transcendent mods that are exclusive to them. The only characters that don't have ultimates that people are investing in right now are basically Enzo, Kyle, and Hailey, because they are unlikely to get ultimates right now, and they're actually pretty strong. Enzo especially is very, very good. Well, some people will choose a different pathway. For me, I recommend Ultimate Bunny first, because she's just so good. Like, she is the farming queen. Everybody knows this. I mean, of course, Freyna's competitive in 400s, but Bunny is still very much the farming queen. I think a lot of people, you know, they recognize that. Gotta clear the clocks. It's over there. Got it. That's fair. Sometimes it do be like that, ladies and gents. You may not even get the ultimate you planned for. You may just get some other random ultimate instead. But again, that's okay. It's not a bad thing. My loot! My loot! Oh well. There goes my loot. Hashtag Satirus Maximus. Rage against the machine. Okay, Presetto save. Let's go play some Deathstalker fights for the end of the round. I want to practice with lower hit points. For fun. For fun. Nice, Mr. Grease. I have enough for every single descendant. Why don't you... Oh, SMO. I thought you said Enzo there. And I was like, oh my god. This man does not have Enzo. I would be shocked. I would be shocked and jocked. I'll be rocked. I'll be flocked. I might even be mocked. You know? Doing good, Dark Gamer. Doing very good. I cannot complain. Yes, and we must always prevent heresy. Heresy is bad. Bad for your health, bad for your friends. Only you, ladies and gents, only you can stop heresy. Remember this. Yay, Enzo save. Ah, found it. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Makes sense to me. Because I tell you one thing. Molten Fortress with randoms is ass. I've tried so many times. And on a scale of 1 to it was not good, it was not good. I'm letting the Enzo revive because the Enzo is probably a lot stronger than I am. Whew, dodging that, nearly impossible.
Need anything else, Hailey?
I'm definitely doing more damage with this, but also it's kind of painful. I don't know, I miss having 26,000 shields. LOL. Mr. Carice, they should be getting their own and they should be supporting the robot. If they were supporting the robot, they should have their own. What is this lack of self-sufficiency? Beat up your friends. Remove them from existence. Also scatter their bones to the winds. Ensure that they bleed for their sins. A true friend would never do such a thing. A true friend would have told you, I have my own. I have tons of code breakers. Why don't we share them, friendo? That is what a true friend would have done. But no, these people are not the true friends. They are the leechers in the bleachers. Yeah, I don't have a shield recharge skill on Hailey. I have to recharge them manually, which ain't so good. Well then, Mr. Carice. Sounds like you need to ditch friends. It sounds like it's time to not have those friends and get better friends. If they want to get bad builds elsewhere, then it's time to unfriend them on Facebook. Unfriend them, ditch them, and steal their wife. Then headbutt their wife. This is all great life advice, guys. I promise you. And if it's not great life advice, then it's okay. Yep, they do. Yep, they do. Sorry, hit the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm going back to 26,000 shields. No point. Okay, now I have 26,000 shields again. This is the way. This is ready.
Have you completed preparations?
We. Well, sounds like it's sad. You ain't wrong, pal. You ain't wrong. You not wrong when you not wrong. I don't know what that glowing shine is, but what the hell is that? Oh, wave of light. I keep forgetting. I was like, what the hell is this glowing shine random thing that's around here? Is somebody trying to annoy me? Okay, my guy. Misinformation is not tolerated here. If you want to talk nonsense and rubbish, then that's on you, buddy. Off you go, Mr. Angelo. I don't know why all the weirdos show up to my streams. Okay. Aha, you found it. Good. See you next time, pal. Why is this guy crawling away from the battlefield like bruh?
Time for you to become a grenadier again.
Remember, if somebody's trying to res you, crawl toward them, not away. Yep, I hope all of you have a great day. Stay away from the weirdos. There's a lot of them out here. The misinformation spreaders, you want to stay away from all that.
Hold on a second.
Good players don't spread nonsense and misinformation. And good players don't let other people carry them. Good players top the scoreboard at all times while carrying others. Remember that. If you're somebody that gets carried, that's not really an achievement. Don't be that guy, ladies and gents. Don't be that guy. Be better. Be a real Asian robot. These guys don't have the DPS. And they didn't take care of the clocks either. Dude's finally copped on. Can't believe I'm reduced to using this. There you go, Mr. RN.
At least your right arm seems fine, Lepic.
Rolling, rolling, rolling thunder. Blessed ammo as I required. Yep. People who like to talk nonsense, brag about nonsense, we throw them out straight away. They got no place here. Unless they can prove it, that they did it alone with no outside help, don't even try. Getting carried by someone is never an achievement, ladies and gents. Never get carried. Don't be that guy. You want to brag about something? You better have video evidence. I want to see a 4-hour stream of you repeating it over and over and over again. You can't do that? No point. Lies help nobody. And making yourself act bigger than anybody else is also worthless. Because someday somebody's gonna come and humble you.
Back away. Charge.
Usually people do the farming build first, but realistically nowadays what people do is just go straight for the gun build and just go into 400%. Somebody will carry you. Like, you don't even have to sweat it. Somebody will carry you. They should do some of that if they want to prove their builds. Just make sure to look down upon them constantly. Belittle them, berate them, and make sure they feel like the worst human beings on the planet. That's how you have a friendship. I'm required to say that this is actually a joke. Please do not actually do that. But just in case somebody does not know that joking is a thing, we are now required to say these things. Yep, that dude found it. Good. Ooh. I will bide my time. As soon as the circle's done, it's action time. Yep, the ETA Z shop is good. I do be liking it. Some fun stuff. I'm glad more people love my videos. That's okay, Ball 9. Nothing wrong with that. $72 million damage, you are usually carrying. Most people do around 50 million, assuming everybody does their job, right? Most people will be around 50 million, right? If you did 60 million, you're doing really well. If you ended up in the 70 million, you might have dragged 1 or 2 people along. Well, that's how it goes, boy. Let's call it getting older. All right, ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching the stream today. It's been a fantastic time with all of you. I'll be back this evening to work on more stuff in the background, so I will see you guys then. Don't do anything weird while I'm gone, all right? I will see you guys very soon, okay? Y'all have a good one. Catch y'all later.